And yes, guys, anxiety does cause physical pain. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the amazing benefits of fever grass, aka citronella or lemongrass. So what prompted me to actually look into the benefits was when I just had my son, which was January of this year, 2021. And if you guys watched my previous videos, you would have known that I had a very traumatic labor and delivery. I actually delivered him myself, and in the process I got injured. I lost a lot of blood, and from that point I became anemic. So the months after that, I was going through a whole lot of pain and discomfort. So in my mind, I didn't feel traumatized by the labor and delivery. It was just something, an event that passed. I don't know if this is normal or not, but it didn't faze me, it didn't scare me. I could speak about it freely. It's not a trigger for me or anything. I don't cry. It just was something that I said, oh well, things happen and move on. Because literally while I was at the hospital holding my baby right after he was born and they cleaned him up and stuff, um the lady across from me, she was sharing the same story, that she was there and she had her baby unattended. So she and I, within the same breath, were alone, and we had our babies unattended at Victoria Jubilee. So moving on now. So everything passed, baby's home, weeks are passing, months are passing. I got some pain meds because, I got stitches and whatnot. So I had those for a couple of weeks and everything was fine. I didn't feel out of whack. I was just more anxious and eager to get back out there. So moving on to, 3 or 4 months after, I realized the reoccurring pains. And now in my head, I don't have an explanation for it, because I'm healed by this point. I'm no longer on pain medication, and I'm still trying to comfort myself by saying this is a part of the postpartum period. I was feeling pains in my legs, tightening in my calves, my muscles, my entire body would ache, as if I did a marathon. I ran a marathon. I was just always in full body pain. So my chest would hurt, different things would happen, and the doctor that I was going to, they did tests, they did x-rays, they did this, they did that, everything came back clear. And I was so puzzled because I was still feeling pain. So I could tell that the doctor was getting a bit impatient with the patient, because they know for a fact that the results that they're seeing means that they know for a fact that the results that are in front of them is 100% accurate. So recently, about a week ago, I went to another doctor to review some other results, because I was just completely, because the baby's going to be 10 months Friday. I'm filming this November 3rd. He's going to be 10 months. So it's 10 months of agony. Not 10 months, 10 plus months, because the moment I got pregnant, which was 2020 April, I was going through the worst pains of life. So imagine over a year, past a year, going to 2 years of pain every day. From the pregnancy to after pregnancy, it was a lot for me. I was high risk. I was in and out of hospital while I was pregnant. So it was really a lot for me. So basically, I decided that I was going to be gracious with myself, take my time. So I looked for another doctor. I went to another doctor. He said, oh, you're going through anxiety. You're suffering from anxiety. Going through a lot right now. You had a traumatic labor and delivery. No one was there. You were abandoned. There was no family member there you could even lean on because of the whole pandemic. Everything was different this time. So that trauma that your body went through, it is causing you to be hypersensitive. So your body is in a constant fight or flight state. So when he said that to me, immediately I just got relief because finally an explanation. And yes, guys, anxiety does cause physical pain. So it's a case where my body is always in tension. So my muscles are always tense, and obviously, me overworking my muscles by all constantly being in tension, obviously, I'm going to feel sore, right? As if I ran a marathon. And there's so much more to this anxiety thing. Um, the the mere fact that you're so hypersensitive, if your chest hurts, you're thinking the worst case scenario, you're thinking, oh, my heart's failing. If it's your foot, then you feel as if, oh Lord, it's this, it's that. It always just lets your thoughts just immediately skyrocket to the worst case scenarios. It never gradually um what's the word, filter possibilities. It just go whoops to the worst case scenario. That's what I've been going through. And I had no idea that this thing was real, that anxiety can actually let you feel physical pain. So one of the beautiful, I remember I was anemic as well following the delivery of my son. So one of the beautiful things about lemongrass, aka fever grass, is that it has inflammation fighting properties. It relieves anxiety. There are studies that say that persons who just sniff citronella, aka lemongrass or fever grass, it reduces stress significantly by just inhaling the essential oil or by just inhaling the plant itself. So it's great for boosting red blood cell production. So a study was done where for over 30 days, they gave a group of persons this tea to drink every single day for 30 days. Blood cell count boosts significant boost. Lemongrass also has pain relieving properties. Also boosts oral health. So some parts in the world, over in Asia, they would chew on the stalk of the actual plant, and scientists have actually proven that it stunts the growth of bacteria, prevents infections. So persons with compromised immune systems, fever grass most definitely is the perfect herb for this. Guys, so those are the benefits of the fever grass.